hold on to your seats because daytime TV just got turned upside down, sideways, and then shook some more. Did Sherri Shepherd really get axed out of her own show? And is Oprah Winfrey? Yes. The queen of daytime actually coming for Wendy Williams in what might be the most dramatic feud we've seen since, well, ever. I mean, let's get real. What kind of soap opera writes itself better than this? A mentor publicly endorses a rising star, passes her the baton with a bow and a smile, and then boom, the network allegedly snatches the rug right out from under her. And who's stepping into the chaos? The one and only Wendy Williams, the queen of shade herself, allegedly returning because popular demand is apparently stronger than loyalty, mentorship, or common sense. But here's the twist. Insiders say Oprah is not happy, and when Oprah isn't happy, oh honey, you know the tea is about to spill. What really went down behind closed doors? Was Sherri's exit just business as usual, or is there a secret battle royale brewing between two of the most iconic voices in daytime TV? Buckle up, because today we're diving deep, spilling every alleged secret rumor and shocking claim that the mainstream media definitely doesn't want you to hear. Can you believe what just happened in daytime TV? Sherri Shepherd, the woman who literally got the torch passed to her by Oprah Winfrey herself, just got the ultimate thanks but no thanks from her network, and people are losing it. I mean, come on. You work your butt off, build a loyal fan base, get consistent ratings, and suddenly you're out the door like yesterday's leftovers? And the kicker, Wendy Williams, the same Wendy who practically made controversy her middle name, is allegedly coming back to replace Sherri. Yes, the Queen of Shade is allegedly stepping right into the seat that Oprah herself once endorsed for Sherri. Can you imagine the tension backstage right now? Is Oprah fuming? Are producers sweating bullets? And the fans? Let's just say social media is basically on fire, and the tea is piping hotter than a freshly brewed latte on set. Sherri's exit isn't just a cancellation, it's a lightning rod. A bombshell, a situation so loaded that even tabloids are shook. People are asking, was this really about ratings? Or was there something more sinister happening behind the velvet curtains of daytime television? Sources close to the network are whispering about creative differences and contractual disagreements. But insiders, the ones who actually know what's going down, are hinting at a full-on clash of egos, power, and legacy. And yes, Oprah's fingerprints are reportedly all over this. Remember, she doesn't just mentor people and walk away. She invests in her protégés. She passes them the baton, gives them credibility, teaches them how to navigate an industry that eats its own alive, and then she watches. And apparently she is watching this unfold like a hawk dot. Now let's unpack this a little. Sherri Shepherd wasn't just some random replacement on daytime TV. She was handpicked. Oprah didn't just approve of her, she brought legitimacy, prestige, and the kind of attention that can only come from the woman who literally defines what it means to dominate television. Sherri even shared in interviews that Oprah gave her 15 pages of handwritten notes on how to run a talk show. Every nugget, every tip, every lesson. 15 pages. She says she took a potassium pill because her fingers cramped up from writing so fast, trying to commit every word to memory. Think about that. Oprah personally mentoring you, coaching you on energy, audience engagement, and authenticity, and then the network allegedly lets you go without a second thought. That's more than just shocking, it's practically a crime against daytime TV itself. And if you think it stops there, think again. Sherri has also spoken about how every time she called Oprah with questions, Oprah would respond with insights, critiques, and encouragement. She was not just a mentor. She was a guide, a cheerleader, a force that could elevate any host. And now, that host is reportedly being replaced by someone who, historically, has never really played nice in the Oprah sandbox, which brings us to Wendy Williams. Ah yes, the woman who made gossip, controversy, and outrageous commentary her kingdom. Wendy has been the reigning queen of shade, the master of calling people out before anyone else even thought about it. And now she's allegedly stepping back into daytime TV, and not just any slot. The one that was literally passed to Sherri by Oprah herself. You see why people are losing their minds? The allegations floating around claim that Oprah sees Wendy's return as a personal affront. After all, Wendy and Oprah have never exactly been besties. Wendy has always been outspoken, often critical of the very circles Oprah moves in. She called out celebrities, questioned narratives, and sometimes went for the jugular. Meanwhile, Sherri's career was carefully nurtured, celebrated, and endorsed by Oprah, and now, suddenly, the network wants to swap in Wendy under the guise of popular demand? It's a recipe for scandal, a powder keg ready to blow. But wait, the plot thickens. Sherri's exit wasn't just about someone else stepping into her chair. Reports from anonymous sources claim there were tense meetings, awkward conversations, and even alleged financial disputes behind the scenes. Sherri supposedly requested adjustments to her contract, a little more pay, fewer filming days, more creative control, and things allegedly went south from there. Producers, according to insiders, felt she was asking for too much, and the alleged friction grew to the point where they decided to terminate her contract instead of negotiating further. Now, whether this is true or exaggerated, you can bet the rumor mill is spinning like a hurricane. People are theorizing that Sherri's advocacy for diversity, her outspoken support for other black entertainers like Tyra Banks, and her push for inclusive casting may have rubbed some executives the wrong way. Some say she was too activist for the network's taste, too willing to challenge industry norms. And that makes the alleged replacement with Wendy even juicier, because Wendy, controversial as she is, has always been a ratings magnet. Business over loyalty, popularity over mentorship. Sound familiar? And here's where it gets really spicy. Social media is buzzing with the idea that Oprah herself may have been blindsided. Remember, Oprah didn't just bring Sherri into daytime TV. She gave her the spotlight, the credibility, and the platform to thrive. Fans and insiders alike are claiming that Oprah's endorsement made Sherri's show more than just another talk show. It gave it cultural weight. And now, to allegedly see Wendy swoop in to replace someone she personally supported? Oh, honey, that's drama you can smell from 3 states away. Some sources even suggest that Oprah has quietly expressed displeasure in private circles, hinting that Wendy's return could undermine the legacy she tried to build with Sherri. It's one thing to let ratings dictate moves. It's another to seemingly erase someone's hard-earned credibility overnight, and let's not ignore the public reactions. Fans of Sherri Shepherd are reportedly devastated, flooding social media with outrage, memes, and hashtags calling for accountability. Some even claim they started online petitions demanding explanations from the network. Meanwhile, Wendy's supporters are hyped, ready for the Queen of Shade to reclaim her throne. And Oprah? Well, if rumors are to be believed, she's sitting back with a glass of wine, shaking her head, wondering how her mentorship got tangled in this alleged ratings war. It's almost Shakespearean mentor versus protege versus ratings-driven replacement, and the audience is right there in the middle, popcorn in hand, watching the drama unfold in real time. Now, let's rewind for a moment and reflect on Sherri's journey. This wasn't just a casual climb up the ladder. She was carefully groomed, coached, and supported. She brought energy, humor, and authenticity to the screen. Her show gave space for underrepresented voices, celebrated diversity, and had consistent, loyal viewership. She didn't just inherit a spot on daytime TV. She was handed a platform by one of the most powerful figures in entertainment history. And now, allegedly, the network is sweeping all that under the rug to make way for Wendy. It's not just controversial, it's incendiary. The alleged politics, personal dynamics, and power plays make this more than just a story about a canceled show. It's about loyalty, legacy, and the ruthless machinery of television business, and let's be real, the rumors are only getting hotter. Whispers about backroom deals, executive disagreements, and even alleged text messages from Oprah expressing her disapproval have started circulating. Some insiders claim that Oprah personally tried to advocate for Sherri's renewal but was overruled by network executives, who supposedly wanted a bigger, viral moment in Wendy's return. Others say Sherri's request for a pay raise and a condensed filming schedule triggered the decision. The specifics are murky, but one thing is clear. This isn't just a simple ratings decision, it's a cocktail of ego, influence, and perhaps even revenge. So, as we stand here watching the pieces fall into place, one question remains. Was this the network playing business chess? Or is there something deeper, a hidden feud between Oprah, Sherri, and Wendy that the public isn't fully seeing? Fans are speculating. Social media is exploding. And let's face it, daytime TV has never been this juicy. If Sherri's exit was the opening salvo, Wendy's alleged return might be the full-blown storm. The drama, the tension, and the spectacle are all unfolding right before our eyes, and it's just getting started. And just when you thought daytime TV drama couldn't get any hotter, this video drops us right into the thick of it. Let's talk about what's allegedly happening behind closed doors, because honey, this is where the real story starts. Sources whisper, sometimes more loudly than the microphones can pick up, that the tension between Sherri Shepherd and network executives was simmering long before the cancellation bombshell dropped. Allegedly, meetings that were supposed to be about scheduling and ratings turned into full-blown debates. Arguments about creative control, pay disputes, and even alleged who's allowed to bring what energy to the set conversations. And it wasn't just Sherri who was feeling the heat. Staff members, producers, and even celebrity guests reportedly noticed that the atmosphere had changed. Some sources claim Sherri started receiving cold emails about adjustments to the show, while other insiders say text messages from Oprah praising Sherri's performance were quietly forwarded to executives, almost as if reminding them, "Don't forget who you're dealing with." Now, let's talk about Wendy Williams. Allegedly, Wendy's camp had been quietly negotiating her return for months, waiting for the perfect moment, and the cancellation of Sherri's show created exactly the opening they were hoping for. Anonymous insiders tell us that Wendy's team has already mapped out viral moments, planned guest appearances, and even drafted scripts that are allegedly going to rival anything Sherri did. And if you're thinking the network is just being practical, think again. People familiar with the situation suggest that the decision to bring Wendy back wasn't purely business, it was about creating maximum buzz. After all, controversy sells, ratings sell, and Wendy Williams is the embodiment of both. She brings drama, conflict, and a loyal fan base willing to tune in every single day. Allegedly, some executives even said, "We need Wendy back to remind people who's really running daytime TV," which, if true, is basically a slap in Sherri's face. But let's zoom out for a second, because this is bigger than just two talk show hosts. This is about power, influence, and what some insiders are calling the Oprah factor. According to alleged sources, Oprah has been monitoring the situation like a hawk. People claim that she's quietly displeased, that private meetings have happened where she supposedly expressed frustration over the network's lack of loyalty. And don't forget, Oprah doesn't just mentor someone and vanish, she invests in their growth, their brand, and their credibility. So, for her to see Sherri sidelined in favor of Wendy is reportedly causing major backstage drama. Rumors even suggest that some executives allegedly warned staff not to discuss Oprah's feelings publicly, as if acknowledging them could trigger a media frenzy. And let's be honest, a media frenzy is exactly what's happening anyway. Social media is ablaze. Fans of Sherri are outraged. Hashtags are trending. Memes are circulating. Even casual viewers who barely watched Sherri's show are getting involved because, well, drama like this is irresistible. Now, some of you might be thinking, okay, but why wouldn't Oprah just pass the baton to Wendy in the first place? Well, let's unpack that. Historically, Wendy and Oprah have had, let's say, a complicated relationship. Wendy has never exactly shied away from criticism, sometimes taking aim at figures in Oprah's circle. Some claim that this created a tension that prevented Oprah from fully endorsing Wendy, allegedly. Oprah prefers protégés who align with her vision and ethos, and Wendy's confrontational, tell it like it is style might not have fit the blueprint. Sherri, on the other hand, reportedly mirrored Oprah's energy, her focus on inclusivity, and her ability to uplift without burning bridges. That alignment may have been why Oprah threw her full support behind Sherri, at least. Until now, and speaking of support, let's talk about Sherri's advocacy work, which allegedly played a part in this alleged backstage friction. Sherri has reportedly used her platform to champion diversity, highlight underrepresented voices, and push for inclusive casting. She defended Tyra Banks when controversy hit America's Next Top Model, praised plus-sized and Latina representation, and even discussed the challenges of running a show without the modern social media infrastructure to hold people accountable. Some insiders say executives viewed these moves as too activist for daytime TV, while others claim that the network appreciated it but felt the growing demands Sherri placed on the show, pay raises, condensed filming schedules, and creative control made things messy. Allegedly, meetings about these changes became tense, with production staff reportedly describing them as heated, awkward, and even explosive. Now, let's talk about the alleged fallout. Sources claim that Sherri was blindsided by the cancellation. Apparently, she was expecting a renewal, a pay increase, and perhaps even more creative freedom for the next season. To have that yanked away allegedly left her stunned, frustrated, and deeply hurt. Some insiders say Sherri had been preparing for a long-term presence on daytime TV, building her brand, planning future projects, and even considering acting opportunities alongside her talk show commitments. And now, allegedly, all those plans are in limbo. It's the kind of career shakeup that can leave anyone reeling. Meanwhile, the alleged network strategy seems to be positioning Wendy for maximum impact. Allegedly, they've already been scouting viral segments, controversial interviews, and social media moments that will dominate trending lists. Some anonymous sources even claim that producers told staff, "This isn't just a replacement, it's a takeover." And if you're wondering about public perception, let's just say it's a battlefield. Social media commenters are split. Some are mourning Sherri's exit, others are hyped for Wendy's return. Hashtags like hashtag bring back Sherri, hashtag Wendy returns, and even hashtag Oprah vs Wendy are reportedly trending in multiple countries. Allegedly, this drama has become a full-blown cultural moment, not just a television shakeup. And here's where it gets juicier. Rumors are circulating that Oprah has allegedly been reaching out to close insiders, expressing her displeasure at Wendy's alleged takeover. Some insiders claim she's quietly strategizing how to support Sherri in other ways, while still letting the network do its thing. Others say Oprah has allegedly warned staff not to underestimate the power of mentorship, loyalty, and credibility, subtly reminding them that these things can't just be replaced by ratings or controversy. And as for Wendy, allegedly she is fully aware of the tension, reportedly unfazed and ready to bring the tea, as insiders say. Knowing full well that controversy sells and her ratings will likely soar, some of the most explosive claims involve alleged leaked reports of network spending and behind-the-scenes extravagance. Anonymous sources allege that executives have been secretly diverting budgets, planning lavish sets, and negotiating high-profile guest appearances, all while allegedly sidelining Sherri. There are whispers of late-night meetings, luxury hotel stays, and even rumored trips where decisions about Sherri's fate were allegedly made while she was none the wiser. And the alleged kicker? Some insiders hint that Sherri's departure may have been timed strategically to coincide with Wendy's availability, maximizing the shock value and media attention. The level of alleged coordination is enough to make anyone's jaw drop. Meanwhile, fans are connecting the dots. They're speculating about everything from Oprah's potential influence to Sherri's career trajectory to Wendy's calculated comeback. Social media feeds are reportedly flooded with polls, memes, and even fan theories suggesting that this is just the opening act in a multi-season saga of daytime drama. Some commenters are suggesting that this alleged feud could redefine daytime TV for the next decade. And honestly, given the alleged stakes, the alleged drama, and the alleged personalities involved, who's to argue? Let's just pause and reflect. What we have here isn't just a show being canceled. It's allegedly a battle of mentorship, loyalty, ratings, and legacy. Sherri Shepherd, the hand-picked protege, is out. Wendy Williams, the queen of controversy, is allegedly in. And Oprah? Allegedly watching it all unfold, quietly judging, mentoring from afar, and maybe even plotting her next move. Social media, insiders, and fans are all paying close attention. And the alleged fallout is only getting started. And just when you think this story couldn't possibly escalate, this video will take us even deeper. We'll explore the alleged legal consequences, possible network crises, more insider leaks, and how the public backlash could turn this entire saga into one of the most talked about moments in daytime TV history. Trust me, you do not want to miss it. And now we've arrived at the finale of this alleged daytime TV meltdown. And let me tell you, if you thought you are not ready for what's allegedly coming next, the fallout from Sherri Shepherd's shocking exit and Wendy Williams' alleged return is reportedly shaking the network to its very foundation. Sources claim executives are scrambling behind closed doors, trying to manage both the public relations disaster and the internal chaos. Allegedly, meetings have been called at the highest level, with lawyers, PR teams, and network heads discussing damage control strategies that would make your head spin. Some insiders whisper that there are even talks of contractual loopholes being explored, possible financial settlements, and strategic silence agreements to keep Sherri from going public with her side of the story. And we all know that when daytime TV drama meets alleged legal maneuvering, things escalate fast. Fans, of course, are fueling the frenzy. Allegedly, social media is in full revolt, with hashtags trending globally. Hashtag Sherri deserved better, hashtag Oprah supports Sherri, and hashtag Wendy controversy, among others. Memes comparing Sherri's mentorship by Oprah versus Wendy's return are circulating faster than you can say T-spill. Some commenters are even speculating that a public boycott could be brewing if Wendy steps into the role that was allegedly promised to Sherri. And insiders say that the network is nervously monitoring every tweet, every post, every viral clip, because public sentiment can make or break ratings. And nobody wants a social media uprising on their hands, but let's talk alleged power plays. Rumors indicate that Oprah herself may have been quietly leveraging her influence behind the scenes to protect Sherri. Allegedly, private conversations with network executives reportedly included statements along the lines of, "You cannot underestimate the credibility she brings," or "This is bigger than ratings. This is about integrity." Some sources even claim that Oprah might be exploring alternative avenues to keep Sherri in the spotlight, whether that's a streaming deal, special appearances, or even a primetime slot elsewhere. The very idea that Oprah's influence could disrupt the network's plans is allegedly enough to make some executives break out in a cold sweat. Meanwhile, Wendy Williams allegedly knows exactly what she's stepping into. Sources claim she is fully aware of Oprah's disapproval and Sherri's passionate fan base, yet she is allegedly unbothered. Some insiders describe Wendy as confident to the point of audacity, planning to lean into controversy for maximum ratings impact. There are alleged strategies being drafted for viral moments, social media engagement, and even call-out segments that might reignite some of the conflicts she is known for. And insiders claim the network is banking on this tension to boost viewership because, let's face it, drama equals clicks, ratings, and advertising revenue. Now, let's dive into the alleged behind-the-scenes financial chaos. Whispers suggest that Sherri's departure could have cost the network millions in potential sponsorships and ad deals. Some insiders claim that Sherri had recently secured partnerships with major brands, negotiations for which were allegedly halted abruptly after her exit was decided. Meanwhile, Wendy's return is being packaged as a revenue-generating comeback, with alleged promises of viral segments, celebrity guests, and reunion specials that are projected to bring in enormous ad dollars. So, the network is allegedly playing a high-stakes game, risk upsetting Sherri's loyal viewers for the potential reward of explosive ratings with Wendy. It's like watching a chess game where the pieces are personalities, influence, and alleged public perception, and the stakes couldn't be higher. And let's not forget the alleged legal implications. Rumors suggest Sherri's team is reviewing potential options, ranging from contract disputes to claims of unfair treatment. Some insiders say her legal advisors are allegedly evaluating whether her sudden termination violated clauses regarding contract renewal, creative control, or public endorsement promises. While nothing has been confirmed, the mere possibility of a legal battle adds another layer of tension to this already combustible situation. And as we've seen in the past with high-profile figures, even the whisper of litigation can create massive media waves. Public reaction continues to pour in, and the alleged backlash is relentless. Viewers are allegedly organizing petitions, posting reaction videos, and flooding comment sections with both outrage and speculation. Many are defending Sherri, highlighting her mentorship under Oprah and her contributions to diversity and inclusion on daytime TV. Others are curious to see Wendy back. But even her supporters reportedly acknowledge that the timing and circumstances are complicated, to say the least. And insiders say the network is closely monitoring this because in today's digital world, public opinion can move faster than a late-night tweet storm. With advertisers and sponsors paying close attention, allegedly, the social media storm has reached celebrity circles as well. Some have reportedly voiced support for Sherri, praising her professionalism, her advocacy work, and the mentorship she received from Oprah. Others are allegedly hinting that Wendy's return is inevitable, with whispers of behind-the-scenes agreements, lucrative contracts, and strategic positioning. Some insiders claim that a high-level alliances meeting may have occurred, where executives, agents, and managers discussed how to balance the public narrative, the financial stakes, and the personalities involved. And all of this reportedly took place while Sherri was still under contract, allegedly leaving her blindsided when the news of her exit went public. And what about Oprah in all of this? Alleged sources say she has been privately expressing frustration over the situation, calling attention to the mentorship she invested in and reportedly questioning the network's priorities. Some insiders claim that Oprah may even be considering alternative projects to ensure Sherri's visibility isn't diminished. Whether it's a new talk series, guest appearances, or streaming opportunities, allegedly, Oprah is not one to sit quietly while someone she endorsed is swept aside. And when Oprah is involved, you can bet the tea is hot, the stakes are high, and the drama is legendary. Meanwhile, the alleged fan war continues. Social media is reportedly flooded with passionate arguments, polls, and theories about the alleged feud. Some fans are convinced that Wendy's return is a power move designed to provoke Oprah, while others are defending Wendy as a savvy entertainer taking advantage of an opportunity. Allegedly, this tension is creating unprecedented buzz for daytime TV, with ratings projections reportedly skyrocketing even before Wendy officially steps back on air. It's almost like the drama itself is a marketing strategy, and if the rumors are true, it's working perfectly. So, as we wrap up this saga, what can we conclude? Sherri Shepherd's exit is allegedly a mix of contract disputes, creative disagreements, and network strategy. Wendy Williams' alleged return is a calculated move to maximize ratings, buzz, and controversy. And Oprah? Allegedly watching from the wings, frustrated, displeased, but always strategizing, always influential, and always ready to defend her protégés. The drama, the tension, and the intrigue are unlike anything daytime TV has seen in years. Fans are engaged, insiders are whispering, and the alleged fallout may continue for months, possibly even years. And here's the ultimate question for you. Who really has the upper hand? Is it the network chasing ratings and viral moments? Is it Wendy Williams ready to reignite her empire of controversy? Or is it Oprah, quietly pulling strings and protecting the legacy she built with Sherri? And what does this mean for daytime TV moving forward? Loyalty, mentorship, and credibility, or just pure spectacle and controversy? Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think really went down behind the scenes? Was Sherri Shepherd treated fairly? Should Wendy Williams even be allowed to step into a role that was endorsed by Oprah herself? And do you think Oprah will intervene, or is this just a masterclass in letting the drama unfold? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Because trust me, people are talking, tweeting, and posting like never before. Don't forget to hit that like button if you love these deep dive truth spills. Share this video with friends who need the tea. And subscribe for more explosive stories you won't see anywhere else. And stay tuned, because in the world of daytime TV, just when you think the drama has peaked, the next scandal is already brewing. So, now that you've seen the alleged chaos unfold, let me ask you, what do you think? Was Sherri Shepherd treated like she deserved, or did the network just throw loyalty, mentorship, and common sense out the window for some quick ratings boost? And what about Wendy Williams? Is she a savvy queen taking her chance, or is she stepping into a storm she didn't ask for? And Oprah, will she intervene behind the scenes, or is she letting this entire feud play out like a reality show for the masses? I want to hear your hot takes, your conspiracy theories, your unfiltered opinions. Comment below, because the conversation doesn't end. Here, this is where the real tea starts spilling. Hit that like button if you're shocked that daytime TV could be this messy, and share this with everyone who loves drama, controversy, and the untold stories networks don't want you to know. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell, because if you thought this was wild, just wait for the next truth spill we're bringing to you. Trust me, in this world, there's always another scandal brewing, and you don't want to miss it. The question is, who really controls daytime TV, the networks, the hosts, or the queen herself, Oprah? Your move. Oprah? Your move.